Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Mark Zuckerberg says the greatest risk is not taking risk. And today's fast-changing world, the only strategy which guarantee fall is not taking risk. So it shows us that we must take risk if we want to develop ourselves, we want to improve ourselves, and if we want to achieve our targets and our goals in our life. Because without risk, we cannot achieve our targets and goals in our life. Now the question is how to minimize the risk of failure in our life. So whatever we do, how to achieve success and how to minimize the risk of failure. So we have certain approaches, and today we will discuss all those approaches one by one. The first approach is RSWIM approach. RSWIM approach is a step-by-step approach to minimize the risk of failure and dramatically improve success. And RSWIM approach consists of 5 components. The first one is R. So here RSWIM approach, the R stands for research. So we should first of all make a research. Research means that who I am. We should know ourselves, we should know our strength, our likes and dislikes. So when we know ourselves and we make research on ourselves, as well as the target which you want to achieve, so it will become easy for us. The second word S stands for strategy. Strategy mean what is my story, what is my background, or what is my story. So I should know about my background as well. What is my story? Then on the basis of my research and strategy, I should develop a work plan. Work plan means where do I want to go? What direction should I follow? So I should know about my direction. It will make the task easier for me. And then when I make a work plan, then I stand for implementation. So I should actually apply it, and then I will get the results. And the last letter, that is M stand for measurement. Measurement is how I am performing. After implementation, I come to know that whether I am achieving my goals or what further step I should take. So I should evaluate my performance. So when I apply this RSWIM approach, it will minimize the risk of failure and will dramatically increase success, and I will achieve my goals. The second strategy, the second approach, which is important for minimizing the risk of failure, is learning groups. So there are 3 learning groups. The first one is superficial learners, the second is deep learner, and the third one is strategic learner. So the superficial and deep learners, they do not get their desired results, but the strategic learner, he can easily get his desired results. Strategic learner is basically a deep learner. He learns each and everything about his subject, about his courses, about his project. But at the end, before the start of the exam, he changed his approach and he developed a strategic approach, and he focused only on the most expected and the most important topics. And this is why he can achieve his desired results and desired goals. And mostly these people who develop this strategic approach, they get good marks and they also get positions and good medals in the exams. Another important thing is belief. Belief is also very important. What is belief? Belief is the feeling of absolute certainty. When you are absolutely certain about something that you can achieve it. Those people who believe they can achieve their goals, and those who believe nothing is impossible for them. So belief is very important. Now, how can we develop self-belief? There are certain tips for developing self-beliefs. The first tip is we should accept our present situation. In whatever situation we have taken just a start, or we are in the middle, or we are at the end. So we should accept it. The second one is we should remember our past success and glory. So when we remember the past success and glory, so this is how we will develop self-belief. The third thing is we should trust ourselves. We should trust ourselves. We should trust our talent, and this is how we will develop self-belief. The fourth important thing is we should develop a healthy routine. Healthy routine means that we should take enough rest, enough sleep, and we should take exercise, and we should also take balanced diet, and we should be positive. So the next important tip is we should practice self-love. We should love ourselves. We should be kind towards ourselves. We should take great care of ourselves. Another important tip is practice gratitude. We should, whatever Allah has given us, we should be grateful to Almighty Allah for each and everything in our life. Another important tip is practice goal visualization. If we are working on a project or we are preparing for an exam, so we should visualize the goals that if I want to get first position, if I want to get a job, so I should visualize that I have already achieved that, I have already got that. So when I visualize the goals, so this will also give me a self-belief. Another tip is be positive. Whatever happens, we should be positive, and this is how we will develop self-belief. And the last tip is we should have a great company of positive minded people, progressive people, and optimistic people. So when we will have the company of great people, this is it will also enable us to develop self belief. So when we follow these steps in our life, when we practice it, so we will develop self belief in our life. Self belief is important for achieving our goals in life and enjoying our life and living a highly successful life. Winston Churchill says that success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that is counted. So, what we believe we achieve, and therefore we should always believe in ourselves. What we believe we achieve, and therefore we should always believe in ourselves. And in order to achieve success in our life and minimize the risk of failure, we should try to apply these approaches. And we will, when we apply these approaches again and again, so we will master this skill, and then we will achieve success in our life. Thank you so much for listening till the very end. Stay happy, stay blessed.